YouTube says it has had enough of vaccine misinformation on its site.
And false stories from phony sites to run circles around major news outlets.
Many people don't know the difference between something real and something created to deceive them.
Open your eyes.
If you've ever had this feeling that something was terribly wrong with the world that we lived in, but you couldn't figure out just what it was, then you've come to the right place. Secret societies, mystery religions, and the Illuminati have been controlling our reality since the beginning of time. But not anymore, because there is an awakening happening, and you are about to become a part of it. Wake up, because this is a call for an uprising.
This is the Nations Conspire channel. Welcome to today's show. As most of you know, we are running out of time, and we're running out of time in regards to free speech because we're going to continue to see censorship against anybody that's pulling people out of the left-right paradigm. And as most of you know, I've gone through 85 channels now because recently Rebel Call and New World Psychosis both got deleted in the past week. So I've created a new channel. It is called Ones That Can See. And I ask everybody out there now to please subscribe to that channel. It is linked below. The content on that channel, real quickly, let me tell you, for the first 4,000 watch hours, it's just ridiculous content that I put up, like really bad recipes or just cracking jokes or playing games. That is done by design. I have to do that. That is how I continue to create channels, because what happens is after you reach a certain amount of watch hours, human beings at Google and YouTube, the only time human beings are involved in this process, manually review your channel and look at your content to make sure that it's not harmful content, which again is their way of saying making sure you're not putting up conspiracy theories exposing the real deep state. Of course, we know that there's tons of channels with really disturbing content that is allowed on YouTube, but what they really are trying to police is the type of content you're seeing right here, and that's why I've gone through 85 channels. So while I build the channel out for 30 days, I put up ridiculous content, so don't mind that content. Don't be thrown off by that content. Say, I don't want to watch this guy talk about cook recipe. It's this type of content on this channel will be the content that is available over there. So I just have to build it out for the time being. So please subscribe to that channel. And again, my other channel is Nations Conspire, if anyone out there didn't know. Both are linked below. Now, many people out there have been asking me about the website. I'll tell you the website now because this video is only going to be left up for a day. The website is called acallforanuprising.com. It has thousands of my videos, which have all been removed along with the 85 channels off of YouTube. Those channels, obviously, as most of you know, had billions of views. I've had up to 550,000 subscribers on one channel in a year's time. I've had many channels with hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I'm only telling you that not to boast, so that you know, if you are new to this, who I am and why they don't want me on this platform, why I have to make new names of channels, because every time I would make a channel with the same name, it would automatically get terminated. So I have to make channels with different names and rebrand myself. So unfortunately, I lose a lot of the people who are subbed to my channel, who wake up and see my channel gone overnight and didn't heed my warnings about subbing to the new channels. So the new channels I mentioned earlier, but the website is acallforanuprising.com. If you're new to the awakening, I recommend you join. It is $2.99 a month. It is not $2.99 a month to make money. It is $2.99 a month to help the website run. I have unlimited bandwidth, which costs a lot of money to be able to put up all of my content, which is, I don't know how many hours total that is, but we have thousands of videos, and most of my videos are about 20 minutes in length. So the entire archive, for the most part, is up over there. And we'll continue to dig deep into videos that are missing and long gone that I will put up over on the website. In addition to that, I also send out email blasts, which go towards the membership fee, which costs money to do every time I upload a video. So you're notified of the new content over on the website. I highly recommend you go over, you sign up for the website. It'll be the best $3 you ever spent in regards to educating yourself, because the forum over there, in addition to the videos, is just as important. And it's your it's your way of sharing information that you know. It's your way of sharing things that you're seeing around you in your towns and helping people be notified. I am not the do-all, end-all of information, not even close. There's plenty of other channels that most of you listen to, and there's plenty of you who are informed, who pay attention to the stuff going on. And you might not be somebody who wants to have their own channel, but you want to inform people of what you're seeing. A lot of you like to share stuff in the comment section here on YouTube. As you know, most of it gets removed by YouTube themselves. Well, over on the website, it is categorized with breaking news, with all different topics that you might want to discuss or topics that you're interested in learning about, where you could sit for hours over there and learn every single day. It is constantly updated. People are putting up new things in the forum every single minute. So it's worth the $2.99 just for the forum. And of course, the videos are just an addition over there for anybody out there that wants to see my library of content. For anybody else out there who's been asking me, people have been asking for ways they can support me here on YouTube, because obviously it's hard to get these channels monetized or into the YouTube Partner Program. And again, it's hard for channels like mine to make the amount of content that I make without the support of people out there, but I'll continue to do it regardless. But I do have PayPal, which is linked below, which is Call for an Uprising, which is also available on the website. You can find the link there. And I do have a Patreon for anybody out there who appreciates me being on YouTube. If you want to support me on Patreon, I used to have a pretty good Patreon following, but as my channels got removed, people removed themselves from the Patreon because, of course, they weren't following where I was and things like that. So I'd be grateful for anybody out there if they want to become a Patreon. Again, it's not something you have to do. I'm going to continue no matter what to try to get my content up on this platform every single day that I can. So I appreciate everybody out there who obviously has followed my channels over the years. There's many people who have been with me through the 85 channels. They've been from day one on Call for an Uprising 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to Fire Rises to so many other channels. Time for Judgment, Call for Vengeance, Call for Judgment. I mean, I can't even, just recently in the past year, you know, some of the channels I lost, Wake Up Call, End of the Beginning. I mean, there literally is 85 channels. And again, you know, this is the content they don't want you to see, not because anything I'm doing is extreme or over the top, but I do have a way of helping people wake up, and I do have my own kind of unique way of creating content. It's pretty much how my brain operates, how I think and piece these things together. Just like anybody out there that makes video content, it's pretty much them in their mind, how they're, you know, seeing things and exposing things. And I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm better than anybody else, because I'm not, but I certainly have a way of waking people up, and I will, I will take credit for that, because I know I've woken a lot of people up over the years, and I'm thankful to God for being able to do that and help people see what's actually going on. Many people have woken up from my channel and gone onto Awakening on other platforms or other channels and have left, or have seen my channels get deleted and never knew where I was again. So don't be one of those people who loses out on this content. Continue to follow my content by subscribing to my other channels, Ones That Can See and Nations Conspire, and definitely join the website. If you're going to do anything to help this content out, joining the website is the best way that you can, and just being a member and contributing over on the website, because it's important for everybody out there to see what's going on. There's so many things in so many places. There's people from different countries on the website who are posting things going on in their country that we would never hear about here, whether it's carbon footprints or climate taxes or carbon taxes, or just some of the ridiculous things they're seeing in stores around them, whether it's Baphomet stuff or some of the gender ideologies, the laws that are being passed. There's so many things. I mean, the awakening is endless. It's tiresome, and I understand that people need to take breaks from it at times, but at the end of the day, do you want to be awake or do you want to be asleep? There's many that choose to go back to sleep and live in oblivion, but their soul constantly, they feel something tugging at their soul, I believe, that, you know, is telling them to come back and wake up. There's never, there's never an end to this. I mean, there really isn't. There's never an end to actually waking up, because once you realize one lie after the next lie, after the next lie, after the next lie, and it continues and continues and continues, you just keep going. And you eventually realize that everything we've been taught for so many years through repetition, which is the key to mind control, is a lie. And it's incredible. I mean, you even go down into social engineering with celebrities, all the way down to athletes and the control of that. And then you go into genetics and how some of these athletes aren't even natural athletes, that they're actually, formed in laboratories with genetics. I mean, it's pretty incredible, some of the stuff that you learn as you continue to wake up. But I hope I'll see more of you over on the website. Again, it's a callforanuprising.com. I'm only leaving this up for a day, so even if you don't want to join the website today, I recommend you go over there, sign up, and submit your email so that you'll get email notifications for people out there who at the very least want email notifications from me. Just by signing up and entering your email, you will get notifications. But I recommend everybody join. The website is, again, ad-free. It's got the forum. It's got the videos. My website, along with the PayPal and the Patreon, are linked below. And my other new YouTube channels. So I thank everybody who's here. Hope to see you over on the Ones That Can See channel and the Nations Conspire channel, again, which has new content. I appreciate everybody greatly. God bless you and your families, as always.